Listen, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart, and that would be a drunken Tom Brady. Gosh, that brought back memories, Todd. And the memories that brought back was, of course, I don't really remember that, but was the gentleman that was escorting him off the docks after the boat ride, where he tosses the trophy, Super Bowl trophy, which I've read is the real trophy. I didn't know this. Did you know hockey? In hockey, they've got two cups, one for the players and one that is the real cup.
Yeah, because they allow them to then.
They do. They desecrate.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, it's amazing to see.
How many times has somebody filled the bowl with number 2? I mean, you got to figure. There's got to be some stories. If that bowl could talk, I mean, it's not a bowl. What's it called?
It's a cup.
If that cup could talk, you do not want to know what that cup has seen. Can you imagine the body parts that cup has seen?
That's a Netflix series.
It might be.
My Night with the Cup.
Yeah, it would go on and on. But yeah, like I said, when I saw that, and I thought, well, and then somebody said, well, Tom Brady doesn't drink. And of course, I believe they were corrected. He certainly made an exception, right? Avocado.
Yeah, he tweeted out, sorry, not sorry, avocado tequila, which, it's got to be organic, right?
I thought all tequila was organic.
It's TB12 approved.
It's got a lot of vitamin C in it as well.
TB12 approved.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Well, that's what really kind of amazes me is that, you had all the people commenting on that. And then I believe there was somebody for PFT, Pro Football Talk, I think it was Chris Sims was on there a lot. I mean, he said, oh, man, can you imagine what would have happened if that trophy would have went over the side? That's 80 foot of water. And then I thought, that's a marina where there's small boats in and out of 80 feet of water. I'm going right away. I'm thinking, hey, listen, I've been on quite a few marinas now, and it ain't no 80 feet of water. And then it wasn't such a scary thing. I mean, well, what if the worst thing that would have happened is if somebody misses it and it bangs into the boat? If it goes over the side, that's not a problem.
Gronk down.
Do you think for a second that somebody couldn't have just hopped in the water, dove down, and retrieved it? It would have been a macho Tarzan type thing to do.
Guy comes up with a knife and a fish, and he's got the trophy.
Got the trophy under his arm. So anyway, congratulations. And it has dawned on me, Todd. Basically, I think I've got TB figured out. He's Peter Pan. What else can it be? He does not want to grow. And I have to salute that. I got to go. That must be. I don't think it really is all the championships. I'm starting to recalibrate because the only thing I can think of that would, after you've done so much of it, it's like, I don't care. I mean, how many?
He still cares.
He does, but what he cares about is not the trophies. It's about the locker room.
Right.
Where else can you go? And this is the one great thing about sports, and it doesn't have to be professional sports. High school, it could be lower school, it can be college, and obviously it can be professional. But there is something about a locker room that there's no way to put, I can't put it into words exactly what that is like. And it is literally, it begs of the famous novel Peter Pan. When you hit a locker room and you're part of a locker room, you don't ever have to grow up, Todd. You get into a locker room and life is good. You've got a bunch of people around you. You might have some serious problems outside of it. And I heard this when I was in acting school, where actors are the same way. When they get to the theater or whatever, they can leave all their troubles behind. They enter a fantasy land. Mm-hmm. And the truth of the matter is, every athlete that plays any kind of sport in this country is another fantasy land. They enter a fantasy land. And that fantasy land is so intoxicating, I think, for a lot of people, and all the accoutrements that go with it, which basically for me was always the crowd when you go out in front of a live audience. Something they didn't get to do this fall, but that's part of the addiction. That and your teammates and forgetting about all your troubles and focusing on something completely different. It almost becomes religion in that respect.